Hello everyone, I am AIT OUJALLAL ILHAM from Ahmed 5 University. In this presentation, I will introduce you the world of hydrogen as a future energy carrier. So with global energy demand steadily increasing due to population growth and economic development, the imperative for sustainable energy solutions has never been more pressing. Fossil fuels dominating 18% of our energy consumption pose grave environmental and health risks through greenhouse gas emissions and air pollutions. So, to be more precise, a rise in energy use supports higher living standards and urbanization, especially in development economies. For the energy sources, about 19% of the world's energy comes from fossil fuels, with alternatives like hydro, nuclear, solar, wind, geothermal, wave, and tidal energy being developed. For the energy supply and demand, there is a mismatch between energy supply and demand. Fossil fuels meet demand reliably, but renewables are intermittent and nuclear plants operate best at constant levels, causing variability. But the renewable energies are often costlier and less concentrated than fossil fuels, requiring large areas and effective energy storage due to their intermittent nature. So the problem is for the environmental impacts of the energy systems cause significant environmental, prompting many countries to conduct extensive assessments before approving new projects. These impacts include climate change, ozone depletion, acid rain, and smoke. Climate change driven by greenhouse gas emissions from human activities pose a major risk to humanity and has become a priority for policymakers. Fossil fuel combustion, which dominated global energy use, produced substantial carbon dioxide, the most significant greenhouse gases, necessitating efforts to mitigate and adapt to climate change. To avoid these environmental problems, hydrogen is the best solution because it's a versatile energy carrier useful as fuel or for electricity and fuel cells. It is environmentally friendly, produced from water and returns to water after use. As a logical fossil fuel replacement, it complements electricity by remaining energy demands that electricity alone cannot. Its pros and cons arise from its unique properties. The principal advantages of hydrogen include producible, it can be made from hydrocarbons and water. It is used as a fuel and feedstock in industry. We will discuss more utilization of hydrogen in the next presentation. The hydrogen can be stored in various forms, unlike electricity. It's easily transported and produced only water upon oxidation with minimal pollutants, and also it's recyclable, reverse to water after use, which can be converted back to hydrogen, and it enhances energy systems by fulfilling multiple demands. For the disadvantages of hydrogen, it's low energy storage density, leakage potential, materials compatibility issues, and the cost of productions. Hydrogen production is expensive compared to fossil fuels. Now let's discuss and talk about utilization of hydrogen. Fuel cells, the first utilization, convert hydrogen into electricity and heat with high efficiency, emitting only water. Used in hydrogen-powered vehicles, they offer a clean alternative to fossil fuels. Have the hydrogen combustion burns hydrogen with oxygen to produce water, heat, and light, used in internal combustion engines and gas turbines. It's flexible but less efficient than fuel cells with reduced emissions. Third one, we have the industrial process. Hydrogen is crucial in ammonia production, oil refining, and steel manufacturing, helping reduce emissions and enabling carbon capture. Utilization is the energy storage and grid balancing. Hydrogen stores energy for later use and balances the grid, integrating renewable sources and providing backup power, enhancing system resilience and stability. Four main hydrogen production technologies. Firstly, let's explore thermochemical production, which uses high temperature reactions with the feedstock like natural gas to produce hydrogen. Steam methane reforming is a common example, producing large-scale hydrogen but with high CO2 emissions and reliance on fossil fuels, posing sustainability challenges. Next is electrochemical production, where electricity drives chemical reaction to produce hydrogen, such as through water electrolysis. This method can produce high-purity hydrogen and integrate with renewable energy sources, but faces challenges with high electricity demand and cost. Biological productions use microorganisms or enzymes to produce hydrogen, like algae biophotolysis, which converts sunlight into hydrogen. It uses renewable feedstocks and requires low energy but struggles with low production rates, and scalability advances in biotechnology are needed to improve this method. Lastly, photocatalyst productions involves using photocatalysts to split water into hydrogen and oxygen using sunlight. Titanium dioxide photocatalysts are an example. This environmental friendly method is still in development and suffers from low efficiency, requiring further research to improve its variability. Now, let's talk about the transportation of hydrogen. First, let's discuss gaseous hydrogen transportation. Hydrogen is compressed and stored in high-pressure cylinders or tube trailers. This established method allows flexible distribution but requires specialized equipment for high pressures, posing safety and cost challenges. Despite this, it remains vital in hydrogen supply chain. Next, liquid hydrogen transportations involve cooling hydrogen to very low temperatures until it liquefies, enabling the transport of large quantities over long distances. It stores in cryogenic tanks, but demands energy-intensive cooling process and specialized equipment. Despite these challenges, it is essential for efficient long-distance hydrogen transport. Lastly, hydrogen carrier transportation attaches hydrogen to a carrier molecule, allowing storage and transport at near ambient conditions, simplifying handling and storage. The main challenge is developing efficient carrier materials. With ongoing research, this method called the revolution hydrogen logistic, providing a scalable solution for the hydrogen economy. For hydrogen storage technologies, let's start with gaseous storage. This involves storing hydrogen under high pressure in gas cylinders or underground formations like salt caverns and depleted reservoirs. Compressed hydrogen storage is well established and flexible, while underground storage offers large-scale potential using geological structure. Next, liquid storage involves cooling and liquefying hydrogen, then storing it in cryogenic tanks. This method has a higher energy density than gaseous storage, making it suitable for compact storage solutions and various industrial applications. Lastly, solid-state storage stores hydrogen in materials like metal hydride or porous materials. It operates at lower pressure and temperatures with higher energy density, making it ideal for future storage solutions where space and weight are critical. As the economics of hydrogen energy systems, we must consider a multitude of factors, from the costs associated with producing hydrogen to its storage disruption and utilization. Each aspect plays a critical role. It's worth noting that in the hydrogen area, these costs are likely to be significant, sometimes even accounting for up to 19%, 95% of the overall expenses. Of these costs, the production of hydrogen stands out as the dominating factor, especially in the near term. This trend has persisted over the last few decades, and it's heavily influenced by the choice of primary energy sources. For instance, the cost of producing hydrogen can vary depending on whether renewable sources like photovoltaics are utilized or not. Hydrogen energy involves significant social and political consideration. Employment. Hydrogen energy can create jobs in renewables, but support and retraining are needed for those in traditional energy sectors. Economic growth. Hydrogen offers development and innovation opportunities, but economic growth must be balanced with sustainability and equity. Price stability. Policies are needed to ensure stable energy prices and enhance energy security. Income distribution. Benefits should be equitable, shared, requiring measures to address disparities. Conclusion, this presentation underscores the growing recognition of hydrogen's potential as a key player in the transition to sustainable energy. The exploration of hydrogen production, transportation, storage, and utilization technologies reveals a landscape rich with possibilities but also laden with challenges. For more information or questions, here is my contact information, and thank you for your attention.